Hey guys, what's up? Out in YouTube land. This is part 2 of Chat with Mac. Today I wanted to answer all of your questions that were posted, and so I'm going to take my time and work my way through these. I'm going to give some shout outs to those of you who took time to write legitimate, appropriate questions. Let's see what we're up against here. First one, Miss Cassandra Steers. She writes, what is your most embarrassing moment in front of your students? Now, there's quite a few responses already, some from my former students. And as you can probably tell, I don't really get embarrassed a lot. But sometimes the most embarrassing thing that happens in class is I like to joke around my students. I typically have a good rapport. And when students are in relationships, I'm usually like, you guys enjoy that because young love doesn't last. Now, I have went to a wedding or two of former students, so sometimes it does, but most of the time, it does not last. And the worst thing that can happen is you say, like, how's it going with you and so, and they're in the same class, and then they just give you that look like, and you know you've made a mistake. You know that they are no longer together, and you have seriously embarrassed one or both of them. Yeah, so that's pretty embarrassing. Thank you for the question. Next question. This is from Yumikos No One Stalker XO. Interesting. They come to me with a question of, what's your hobbies and why did you choose to be a teacher? Well, those are two very good questions. What's my hobbies? I like woodworking, I like hunting, I like fishing, I like hiking. Most things outside. Now, I don't like long distance hiking or running or stuff like that because I think running is painful on my knees. So, love to play basketball, and I love to spend time doing stuff outside with my kids. And I've got a lot of stuff that I'll try to do this summer and show you things that we like to do around here where we live. Fun outdoor activities. And I'm sure where some of you guys live, y'all probably even have more fun stuff. So, those are my hobbies. Now, why did I choose to be a teacher? Well, I actually, out of high school, thought I wanted to be an engineer like my brother. And I went to school for about a year and a half at junior college in preparation for going to engineering school. And then one day I went to work with my brother just to see what he did. And he worked in a plant, and I was there all day, and I thought, I can never do this the rest of my life. So I started thinking. I got a lot of math and science credits. I'd been tutoring some in college, and I thought, you know what? Maybe I could see myself as a teacher, which I never could have coming out of high school. And so that's how I got into teaching. I worked youth camps at the YMCA in summers, and it's hard the first few years or so, but I really love what I do. This is my 18th year of teaching now, okay? And let's see what else we got here. Miss Inez Elizadol COVID. I like her comment. I love how he really does care about his students, and I do really care about my students, and I appreciate you recognizing that. Next question. Kevin Babadia, so will you have your channel monetized, which means you get paid for when someone watches your video and ads pop up? Well, at the time of the making here, I was not yet monetized, but I am now, as you can tell by the ads that are showing up. And so I am making some money. On the first week, I'm at about $80. Yeah, I'm making the big bucks. My first purchase after I make enough money is going to be a new iPhone, because on my teacher salary, I'm still running an iPhone 8, and that's what I do all my filming and editing off of. And I want one of those like Mac Daddy ones with like 3 cameras and a huge processor. I want to make beautiful videos. Yes. So, thank you. Now, I do not monetize my class videos because a lot of my students watch those, and I don't want to put them through that. And there was some questioning of the ethical nature of that. So they are unmonetized. I do have a special playlist that I've created for out of classroom videos, and so that's where my most of away from class videos are. Are you gonna make merch? I'll buy it. Now, it's a good question. I'm not a real merch guy. I'm not really in this for the money. I do like doing it. I've thought about it, and if I do, it'll probably be to raise money for my class or clubs at the school. I've been the sponsor of the environmental club for a long time, and I've got some pretty cool designs we use for the environmental club. So if I can sort that out on how to take money and distribute, and we can raise money for the environmental club and garden club that we have at school, then I will present the merch. Thank you. And that was from, hold on a second, Nina Adair. Thank you for your question. The next one, Emily Celestina. That's beautiful. Do you like being a teacher, and why did you choose to be a teacher? Well, we already talked about why I chose to be a teacher. And yes, I love to be a teacher. I like getting up and talking in front of my students and getting to know them. And I hope that I am a significant influence in their lives and help them some little bit find where they want to go and who they are and what they want to be, and hope to show them that money's not the most important thing, but it is important to find a good career, and that I do love getting up and talking about science and teaching people how to learn. So thank you. Next, can you show all of your pets? This is from Twisto. I'm going to have to do that in a separate video, although Sheila's here laying on the floor in front of me. Y'all probably seen her on the videos. We do have one other pet. We have a cat named Fluffy, which she just showed up from nowhere, but she comes in our house at night and sleeps when it's cold, and the rest of the time she's usually out killing things on the farm. So, and we have 21 chickens here, and so I will definitely make videos showing you and telling you about our pets. Next question. Midnight Frog Zydrate. Yeah, this is going out to you. Do you consider those of us not in your AP classes to be your students as well? If you're on here watching something and you're learning, then yes, I do. If you came over here just because someone on TikTok told you and you put first or something like that and then left, then you're probably not learning anything. So if you're learning something and you've stayed tuned in for this long, you probably are. I would consider you a student. And thank you for being a part of this process. I will try to continue to offer valuable content, or at least interesting. Let's see. Foreign Voltage. Who is your favorite student? That's a good question. It's like my two kids. I wouldn't tell them who my favorite child is, although I will reveal this information. I do have some students that I am more favorable to in means of just I appreciate having them in class, and we have a good rapport, and we have fun in class, maybe a little more than others. Some students are very quiet, or maybe they don't like my personality, which I could see how to be off-putting to some people. I am a little loud and obnoxious at times, so but there are students that I do get along with better than others, but I try very diligently to treat all of my students equally in how I am concerned about them and what I teach them and what I expect from them. So, good question. Let's see. Hayes Bunker. There we go. I have trouble reading tonight, so it's a good thing I'm not an English teacher. He writes, what college did you go to? Well, 3 actually. 4 if you call the School of Hard Knocks, growing up on the farm that I grew up on. I went to junior college out of school, which was Northwest Shoals Community College. I was on a athletic scholarship, but I was actually on the Scholars Bowl team in college. So, college number 1. Then I transferred to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide, and graduated in science ed. And then I got my master's from the University of West Alabama. That's right. And that's all the schooling that I am planning on getting, because I'm getting old now. Let's see. Next person, Kate Leah. When you got to university, what was the degree that seemed really fun, but you didn't get an opportunity to study? This is a very good question. I probably would have liked to do something in art, but it turns out that I have no music or artistic talent. And when I took art in college, I made a B minus, which is one of the lowest grades I had in college. So I kind of didn't pursue anything after that, and I really regret my unwillingness to pursue failure, even if it meant learning something valuable. So maybe don't follow that same path. Don't be afraid to fail. You learn from that. Let's see. Diamond, do the teachers have good question. Do the teachers have drama? In the science department, we do not have much drama, but there are some teaching departments that do have lots and lots of drama. I'm not going to comment on who, though. A very good question. Asia Dreams. Why does your wife not like being on camera? My wife is the most beautiful princess that I know, and I think she's just a little shy on camera sometimes. But she is very beautiful and sweet and caring, and so I will try to encourage her to be on camera more. And she is very. If you watched her pottery video, she is very, very talented as well. Let's see who we got. Anna Beth. Anna Beth writes, "Can you do a cartwheel?" Well, that's a big negatory, but I told my wife and daughter that I would let them film me doing a cartwheel one day. So you gotta stay tuned for the out of classroom videos. And one day I will try to do a cartwheel, and it's gonna look messy. It's gonna look real messy. Now, I ran track in high school and I played basketball, but flexibility and agility is not my number one thing. Let's see here. The next one. Do the teachers know that you are popular on YouTube? Ooh, hold on a second. Asia Dreams writes, do teachers know you're popular on YouTube and TikTok? I have heard a few teachers that have said something to me about this. One actually sent me an email one day, and so a few of them are. I don't know if they're jealous or probably just don't care. So sometimes fame is dangerous. You know what I mean? So that's as far as I know. Let's see. The next question from Safi. I like your hair. That's a wig my mama be wearing those. Interesting. Yes, I stole this from my daughter. And sometimes she braids it while I'm wearing it. And I don't know what it is. I've never had long hair, but I really like having this on and just like pushing the hair behind my ears. I don't know. Maybe I need to grow it out. Although, I don't know if my wife will go along with that. Let's see. BXRN, no, I'm not going to be the next James Charles. Sorry. iToast, what is your favorite color and why? Well, I like green, and I'll tell you why. Because I like it when things get green in the spring and things grow. And I think it's just a cool color. And in terms of what I like to wear, it's mostly blue. If you've seen any of my videos, I circulate about 5 blue shirts every week. So, and half of them came from the thrift store. So, big shocker there. Let's see, Nathan, how long have you been teaching? 18 years, same, and I'm very fortunate at the same school, and I really enjoy where I teach and the guys and ladies that I teach with. Thank you. Let's see. Rugrat High, what's your favorite part about being a teacher? Well, like I said before, I think it's the relationships. The students that I learn a lot from them, and we get to know each other. Usually every year when COVID isn't going down, we go camping and canoeing. We do field trips like that. Sometimes we'll go to caves and visit. I've been to Key Largo Marine Lab. We've been to Costa Rica a couple times. So I just love sharing what it means to get out and see something new and different. Let's see. Hello, Miss Vanna Smalley. Thank you for chiming in. Do you miss me crying about how hard AP Bio was? I'm not going to say that I enjoy when students cry, but I do enjoy the struggle of AP Bio. It's my favorite course to teach. And usually when everybody gets out of there, they really like it and they've enjoyed it. But during the process, not so much. Sometimes that's a good thing. Let's see. Scrolling down. Evan, thank you for all the content. I didn't get in my apes class because it was too full. You're the goat. Where did you get that wig from? My daughter. Sorry you didn't get in your apes class. Maybe next year. Apes is fun. And I like learning about the environment. Okay. Hey guys, next question is from Katrina Cardona. Sorry if I butchered that. What's your favorite activity to do with your students? Like, would you do bingo or trivia games with prizes, etc.? We don't do a lot of games in class since I teach AP classes and we're after it pretty much every day. I'm mostly the activities I enjoy are the outdoorsy ones and the lab activities where we're active and learning about something. Like this week, we were transforming bacteria where they glowed in the dark. And so those are fun activities that I know students enjoy and really learn from. Let's see here. E Lollipop. Hey, Mr. Mack, it's Aaron. I remember you. I'm glad this game is not going to into your head. I knew you'd be famous one day, but I didn't think it would be because you blew up on TikTok. Enjoy it, dude. Thank you, Aaron. And Aaron and Connor, her boo, are two of the few people where they were together in high school, and I knew they were together, and that love lasted. And now they're married. So congratulations. Stick with it. Let's see. Where'd you get your wig? Okay, I'm gonna have to start selling wigs on here, apparently. The most humble man ever. Fame never changed him. Let's be honest. I'm not that humble. I don't know that this has changed me though. Do you have a moment where you've said something weird? This is nostalgic boba. Yes, every day, and I'm always walking a fine line between funny and saying something weird. So I just hope that everybody knows that I care about them and don't mean to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. Rosalie Coleman, what do you raise on your farm? Well, we have chickens, and we usually grow lots of different fruits and vegetables, although we've just bought this farm. So I've got a strawberry video coming out, and we've got lots of figs, and we just planted a bunch of apple trees and pear trees. So my wife is really good at canning stuff, and so I'll try to bring you some of those videos later on in the year to show you guys how to do that, because in case of the apocalypse, it's an important skill, yes, to learn how to grow your own food and to preserve it. Let's see, the next thing. What's one of the funniest things that happened in class? I mean, so many funny things. I remember one time, like, a kid was dissecting a grasshopper, and he had it pinned down to something, and it popped loose, and it flew up, and part of it got in his mouth. You know, just weird stuff. Let's see. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? That's all dependent on the mood and the quality of pizza. Maybe every once in a while, like every quarter, I could handle that. Not an everyday thing. Let's see. And that was from, who was that from? Cripple. I don't even know if I can say that. Miss Pantha. The next one, my name is, I can't say that either. It's Mellow Mal T. How do you feel about that boy that posted on your channel, or posted about your channel? Yes, I'm not going to talk about his name because this is, school related, but he's a very good student, and I appreciate that he appreciates what I do, and yeah, I've had many of his siblings, and he's a great kid. Let's see, is that daughter in your background? Yes, I have a very sweet, awesome daughter, and a very sweet, awesome son as well. Will you start to make other content for your channel? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be limited to the farm because that's where I spend most of my time after school. And so if you like the farming and outdoor stuff that I do on the side, you will enjoy it. If not, I'm sorry. Okay? If there are things around the farm that you like and you want to talk more about or show you more about, then feel free to comment and I will try to do so. Okay? Let's see what else we got. What's your least favorite subject? That's an interesting one. I only like to teach life sciences, though I really like teaching bio, and I also love teaching environmental science. I am not big on some of the other stuff, physical sciences, chemistry. I'm not a big fan of. Let's see. Abby Fitzy, how does it feel being the best teacher? I am not the best teacher, and there are many other teachers much better than I, and I hope all of you out there that have very good teachers, that you salute them and let them know how awesome they are, because sometimes we need that, and we appreciate that. So I have a very close teacher friend of mine who was my physics teacher in high school. She's in the hospital with COVID, and she's very, very sick. And so I hope she's doing well. So teachers are people who are impactful, and the ones that, make an impact on you, you never forget. So that's important. All right. What's life about? EMTJ. That's a good question. Life is about having fun and enjoying life and doing things that you like doing and that make you better, and also enjoying the relationships and the people that you hang around. And life is also about enriching other people's lives. I found that most of the time when you do stuff for other people and you try to help other people, then that also helps you out too and makes you feel better. So be happy, help others, and go out and see the world. Don't stay on social media too long, okay? Get out and see things. Good question. What's your favorite class to teach? Oh, what's your superpower? Ava Ibrahim Superpower. If I could see what students are typing on their cell phones when they're in my class, like holding their hands down here where obviously I can tell what they're doing, and see what they're typing, and then I would call them out on it and make fun of them. That would be my superpower of choice. Good question. Hannah Marie D. What school do you teach at, or what state are you born in? Well, I teach in Tuscaloosa, and I teach at Hillcrest High School, and so it's in, I'm sure may know, the University of Alabama is here, Roll Tide. But that is where I teach. But I've been all over the United States, so I'm sure you guys, and I've been all over the many parts of the world too. Been to Europe and Africa, and Australia, and Central and South America. So I've been lots of places, and I hope you out there in the far reaches of the world are enjoying this content. What is your least favorite? So we'll hit that one. All right. Rugrat, hi. I'm about to do my homework. Oh, you should do your homework before you watch my channel. Thank you, though. Let's see. Hey, guys. Next good question here from Eloise. What inspired you to become a teacher? Now, I've talked about this a little bit, but I want to elaborate. All great teachers have 3 qualities. And if you want to be a teacher, or you're looking and thinking, my teacher's pretty awesome, what makes them awesome? Did you ever think about that? Here are 3 things that all great teachers have in common. 1, they're fun. They make class enjoyable. Some are funny, some are fun, but they're fun, it's enjoyable. 2, they're challenging. They know their subject, and they challenge you to learn and to be a better person and to grow and develop. 3, they care about you. They see the days when you're having a tough day, or when you look down, or when you look sad, and they say, hey, how's it going? Can I help you out? Is there anything going on we need to talk about? I'm here for you. Those are the 3 qualities of all great teachers. So remember those. If you want to be a great teacher one day, those are things that you need to work on. Okay? Now, there's a lot of subcategories that go under that, but those are the 3 main important things. What's your favorite food to cook? That's a good question. I like to cook deer meat mostly because we eat lots of it, but I like to cook eggs like I did tonight. A video's coming out soon, and that's probably about it. I don't do a lot of cooking. My wife does most of the cooking. She's much better than I. Have you forgotten what you were doing for a class that day and had to find stuff to do? Roy Obrio ? Yes. A lot of times I get to school and I'll think, what am I doing today? And then I look at my lesson plan book and I'm like, oh, I remember doing that. We're good to go. Now, when you start out teaching or you're new to a class, that's the hardest thing to do. And you can probably tell your teachers sometimes are like, I don't know what's going on, but they're trying to act like they do, and that's just life sometimes. Sometimes it takes us a while to figure things out. Miss Avery Thomas, it's good to hear from you. Kidding, I know Avery. Miss your class so much. Will you please come run UAB's bio department? Please and thank you. I don't know. I wrote back, Hillcrest till I die. Yes, Hillcrest till I die. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Let's see. Tanisha Saley, can you adopt me or at least bring me in your class? Well, you can watch my videos. I'm not sure that my wife is mentally stable enough to have another kid in the house, but you hang in there. Let's see here. Ice Gaby, what is your workout routine? That's a good question. Sometimes I do a few pull-ups and sometimes I do a few push-ups, and I usually walk my dog every afternoon, and that's the extent of my working out. And I like chop wood and build stuff, but not it. I usually don't spend most of my energy doing workout things. I usually am actually working. So anyway, I'm not paying anyone to get physical exercise, if that's what you're asking. Let's see. How's your day, Johnny? It's pretty good, Johnny. Thanks. Appreciate it. How's your day? Let's see. How do I feel about all these subscribers? It's pretty cool. I liked it when there were 13. I'll like it when there's 113. So it's 113,000. That's pretty cool too. Let's see. Hey guys, let's address Josie. I'm sorry. LOL. How do you feel about all your subscriber supporters? By the way, I watched all your videos. You're an amazing teacher. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate you guys out there. And I hope you guys are learning something. And I hope you guys get out there more and just treat everybody nice and have a great day. Life's short. Enjoy it while you can. I'm 40. So I'm thinking like I'm halfway through. It won't be long before you're there. So make sure you enjoy it. Okay? Let's see next. There's a lot of comments on here. I really appreciate these though. These are good questions. Okay? And it seems really amazing how much you like the wig. I mean, I want to wear this in class sometime. Are you ever going to link your Luke Exotic channel? Okay. I don't know if I can link that. This is from Miss Abigail Kazaya, wherever you are. I don't know if I can link that to this channel since a lot of my students see this. In the Tiger King craze this summer, I created some videos, and I called myself Luke Exotic, kind of like Joe Exotic, and made some on another channel. But because of certain shooting locations and lack of attire in some of the videos, I don't know if it'd be appropriate for me to post these on here. But you can YouTube it if you want to see it. You know who you are. Nothing too inappropriate. They are pretty funny though. Let's see. What's your favorite food? I love ice cream. How do you feel about your fame? I'm not famous. I swear, me and my kids, we walked outside yesterday to leave the school, and 200 underclassmen are like, hey, that guy's famous. And I was like, thank you very much. I'm not famous. Let's be honest. And yes, hey Mackenzie. I'm not sure I'm your bestie, but I'm glad you chimed in there. Should I take APES next year or honors physics? This is from N. Mupadi. You should think about what you want to do with your life. Do you want to go into something environmentally related, or maybe you just want to learn more about it? Or do you maybe want to be some type of engineer? Then you might should take physics. So think about what's best for you. That's what I always tell my students. I mean, I like them to take my class, but I also want them to take what's best for them and what's going to prepare them at the next level. So you should think about that too. Let's see. Hey guys, so next question comes from Jellybean47. Were you smart in high school? As a matter of fact, I was. I went to a small high school though, and I graduated second in my class. And like I said, I was also an athlete. I played basketball and I ran track, mostly to get out of school to go to the track meets. Not a lot of preparation, but I feel like I was pretty smart in high school. I didn't apply myself that much in high school. That is a regret because It didn't help me out that much when I got to college, and I should have worked harder and challenged myself more. So thank you, Jelly Bean. Kai the, I don't know what that means. Can you dance and do you like anime? Can I dance? No, I have no rhythm, as you can probably tell by looking at me. And do I like anime? I don't watch a lot of anime, but I think if you like anime, then that's awesome, and you enjoy the anime. Yeah. Can you? Let's see. Okay, I've got enough hours. I'm monetized at this point, so we're good there. No, I'm not a celebrity. Let's see. And we talked about hobbies. My name is Sarah. That's not appropriate for the internet. Let's see. What's your favorite musical artist? Ooh, that's a good question. I have a varied music interest. I listen to almost any kind of music you can imagine, but very selective songs. I like a lot of old classic rock, some country, some rap, mostly old school stuff, and so it's quite varied. Maybe one day I'll share a playlist with you guys. I usually play lots of songs, school appropriate songs, when we're doing labs, just to keep kids in the mood, and it makes for a fun environment to learn in. So, yeah, I do love music. No musical talent though. I did try to play my kids got some drums, and I tried to play them yesterday or learn how to play them, and I am not coordinated enough for that. Let's see. Am I going to raise someone's grade who did something to get me all these subscribers? The answer is no. If anything, I'm going to maintain whatever integrity that I have. So I appreciate that you asking, but I'm sure anybody in my class that wants to can have a good grade if they try hard, work hard, and use the opportunities that I give them in class. So I feel confident in that. Do I coach any sports? Not anymore. I used to, but I mostly focus on AP and doing farm stuff around the home. Let's see. You're so swaggy. Thank you. All right. Hey guys, what's up? Nicole has made a statement, not a question. Thank your student for getting all your followers. Yes, thank you, student. I do appreciate you. He's a good kid. All right, let's see. I don't know what that means either. Y'all, they have some lingo on here that I'm not sure about, and I'm afraid it's inappropriate at times. Let's see. Never give up. I will never give up. Thank you. Who taught you how to edit? This is L. Con Hickman. Layla, I don't know. No one. You can tell that my editing skills are limited, and they will stay limited because I have many other things to do. But I still hope you enjoy these videos. I try to make them as best I can. Thank you. And she's a very good editor, by the way, and actress. Let's see. The clout changed him. Who wrote that? Pauline? That's not cool. I'm just not the same anymore. That's not cool at all. Let's see. How old am I? I am 40. 40. My life is half over. Unless I live to 120, and then it's only a third over. Baby. Let's see. I'm not going to get into any political, religious, and or other controversial stuff on here. So thank you for any questions you may or may not have asked. But I typically try to avoid that. I try to educate my students on different issues. But at the end of the day, most of them are, and most of you guys are either adults or close to being adults. And you should think about the issues and be objective and try to make good decisions based on, what you think and believe. So I don't know that it's my place in order for you to advise you on that, but thank you for asking. How long have you been teaching, and do you only teach APES? Well, I've taught 18 years. I've been teaching AP for about 8 or 10, so I've been doing this AP stuff for a while, and I really enjoy it. How tall are you? Ivan Hernandez. I am 6'2". I was the starting center on my high school basketball team. How could that be? Well, we were all not that tall, so that's how I got the gig. But anyway, and I was pretty good at rebounding. Boxing out. Let's see. I can tell Skelly why. I can tell you ain't doing this for likes. I went on your old channel and you were uploading even though you get like no likes. Keep your stuff up. Your content is amazing. I don't know who you are, but you're awesome. Thanks a lot. It's really nice. I love you, Mr. McDonald. Well, I love you in that way that I could love a person that I only talk to on YouTube that has an L by their name. Thank you, Lizzy Marie. How old is Sheila? She's cute. She's about a year old. She's still in kind of a puppy stage, but she is cute as she can be. We'll make a Sheila-only video one day, just for you guys. How did you, this is from Eduardo Perez Mendoza. Why did you want to become an AP Bio teacher? Why not like math, history, etc.? I love science. Actually, I really like history, but there's a million history teachers and they're all coaches mostly, most of them. You know what I'm talking about. So I like science and it's fun. You can do a lot of labs. There's a ton of cool videos that you can show that go along with it. And I just don't feel like you can do that in math class. So, and it's kind of hard to get in on the history gig, but I do love history stuff. Yeah. If you've got a good history teacher, give them a shout out. Let's see. Can you please make merch? I'm going to work on it. Yes. Let's see. What is the best and worst purchases you've ever made? Oh, Lord. The best... let me say this. I'm very thrifty with my money, and I wish I was more generous, but I'm not. My wife is very generous, so she makes sure I don't keep too much money. But, I don't know. Oh, man. One time I bought a 1971 Land Cruiser FJ40 for $650 out of a barn when I was like 18 years old, and it's like the top comes off kind of like a Jeep, and it's the most epic off-road vehicle you can imagine. Oh, gosh, it was so beautiful. I don't know if I've ever made any really bad purchases. Do I support? Look, I don't know what your deal is out there or what kind of things you're into, but I support you in the fact that I hope you are happy with what your choices are and that you care about other people and just take care of yourselves. So, like I said, I don't want to get anything too controversial here. Let's see. What's the strangest things you've ate? When I was in Ecuador, I think I had some guinea pig. That seemed to be on the menu a lot, and so it kind of tasted like a small squirrel. I have eaten squirrel. That's another kind of weird thing to eat. Anyway, thank you for the question. I'm sorry I didn't say your name. My bad. Let's see here. I'm trying to go fast here. There's lots of stuff. Let's see. Do you have a TikTok? No. My wife has a TikTok. I do not have a TikTok. So, some students told me to get one. Who is this? Isabel06. I'll think about it. I might like TikTok. I like making short videos too. Do I have more wigs? Yes. I have another wig. It's a Cruella de Vil wig, and I will wear it one day. Just for you, Denise Hannah. Thank you. Yeah, who is the person that disliked this? I've always got like one person who dislikes this. I mean, it's okay. I don't have to be liked by everyone, but I mean, just write me a note. Say, hey, you could do this better. Let's see. Hey guys, we come to the end of our video. Thanks for all the fun questions. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. And if you have any more questions or want to know more stuff or want to see some stuff around the farm, maybe have me make a video about something, feel free to write in the comments and I'll try to work that out for you guys. Okay? You guys have a great day. I think you're awesome, and take care.